friends, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're gonna be doing some cooking for you and sharing with you some of my recipes that I've been loving lately, and they have been great for the whole family, especially knowing that it has some hidden veggies in there. That it's actually one of my favorite fall and all throughout the year veggies, which is sweet potatoes. So we're gonna go ahead and share that with you. But before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you Town 6. She's a YouTube friend and also an Instagram friend that hosted this collaboration for us to share a food challenge. If you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This is the third episode for my fall marathon in collaboration with a bunch of lovely ladies that I will be sure to leave the playlist on the description below so you can check that out, as Tiffany's channel at Small Town 6, so you can go ahead and check her video and be sure to subscribe to her channel. Let her know I sent you and send her my love. So we'll go ahead and get started. I hope you're enjoying this fall marathon. If you missed the other two episodes, I will also list them on the description below so you can go ahead and watch them.
Alright guys, to begin, this is basically the recipe I follow. Sometimes I am sharing with you guys this recipe from my Alexa Echo show, and I just ask recipes and it comes up with really great, amazing recipes. They have even videos so you can follow step by step if you're that kind of person that you like to watch and follow every instruction. But this is what it is. It's a beef roast with root vegetables. And my husband also found another recipe that had like sear the meat with butter in it, but this one did not have that, so I just went ahead and chop up all the vegetables I had that I wanted to use because I didn't want them to go bad. So I did use a bunch of like carrots and sweet potatoes and many other vegetables with onions, and I chopped it all up, throw it on my Ninja Foodie. I skipped the step of searing the meat, and my husband was a little bit disappointed on that because I do think that maybe searing with the butter and spices the meat, it will lock the flavor much more than if you don't. So if you want to give that a try, that probably will be a great plus for these beef roast. This is a super simple recipe, and make it even simple by using those bags for your crock pot or your Ninja Foodie if you have one. It makes it really easy to just cook stuff, but it is also really good for like a meal prep for the week, because you can use the rest of the roast, repurpose it in many other forms and ways. Put it on top of nachos, make it a little taquitos, do a little rice on the side. I don't know, just it gives you the opportunity to play around with the leftovers and have great meals throughout the week. After 10 hours on slow cooking motion, you'll have a very juicy, meaty, and nutritious meal for the whole family. Now moving on to the fun part, at least for me, I love using this little shredder machine I have thing here. And so we're gonna be starting with the dessert. My favorite part, this is actually a Whole30 creation I came up with because I have a very, very sweet tooth. And for those who know me well, I have to have something. So I came up with this recipe. Actually, there was nothing that I found that it just happened that I had sweet potatoes, which is one of my favorite vegetables. And sweet potatoes on its own, it has the starchy, sweet hint and amazing flavor. So then I mix it with some Mexican zucchini, all shredded up. So I did 2 sweet potatoes, 2 zucchinis, and I shred it all up. And here you'll see the rest of the ingredients, but basically the base of these little cookies is these 2 vegetables. As funny as it sounds, there is no added sugars, honey, or anything like that. The sweetness will come from the sweet potatoes and dry cranberries. You just add I added 2 cups of almond flour, but I think the sweet potatoes and the zucchinis were overpowering the amount, so I think it's a portion of 1 to 1. I would add another cup of almond flour to these mix, but they still turn out okay. They were just the almond flour wasn't as much as the other 2 ingredients because they were kind of big. So you just added that, and then the spices, I added this time some pumpkin spice to make it more fallish hint, and then cinnamon. I added 4 eggs and also vanilla extract with a pretty much almost whole cup of dry cranberries, and then also some baking soda. That's probably gonna be, it's basically all eyeball it, you guys, and they just turns very good. It was probably a half of teaspoon of baking soda, and you mix it all, you integrate all the ingredients really well, and then you start pouring it on parchment paper and like little rounds. You can flatten it up a little bit more. Mine were like turn out like little biscuit size, but they were still really delicious. The kids actually love it, and I was like, yeah, you want a treat? Go ahead, take more. It's like a whole meal for them.
All right, well, these cookies are out. You can see how nice and browned they are. They're still a little bit soft. Okay, baby, I'll get them in a minute. And we're just gonna let them rest until they cool down. Right now, it's not advised that you guys eat them because they're already soft as they are going to be. You could probably, I could have like flattened them up a little bit more, but they are like more like biscuits kind of looking. So as they get cool, they're gonna have more consistency. But I can tell you right now, the house smells so amazing. I'm gonna make the other batch now, and we should be all set for these cookies for the week. We only have a little bit more left, and then that should be it.
And the final little sweet treat I made, which is also Whole30 approved for those who are doing a little bit of paleo or different type of dieting. This is really good for you guys. It only has very few ingredients. One of those is sweet potato again, which is one of my favorite sweets right now, especially during these Whole30. And then I use 2 apples and 1 pear. I use the Asian type of pear and peel it, cut it in squares. I added some Chinese mixed spice with cinnamon. The Chinese mix, I think it has some mixture of different like fall type of different spices, which is a really nice touch. I added 1 tablespoon of coconut oil with dried cranberries, and you can have that on the side.
cooking and food challenge video, and also for the last episode of this fall marathon. I hope that you really enjoy it, and I hope you get some inspiration for this season of 2021. This fall is really hitting me hard. All the vibes, all the YouTubers inspiring me, and I hope to do the same to all of you. So if that is the case, I hope that you hit that subscribe button and join my family. I would love to have you here as a viewer on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that like, and if you're coming over from the other lovely ladies from this food challenge, I hope you come and subscribe and keep enjoying my content. I am a mom and I create content for the whole family, from vlogs to lifestyle to travel, to DIYs, food, decor, and much more. So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to move on now on my description below and check out Tiffany from Small Town 6. Thank you so much for being the host for this collaboration. Tiffany, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to her channel and enjoy the rest of the fall and food challenge for this collaboration. I will see you guys on the next one.